welcome back to the channel, Love Life Mallorca. I'm Andrew, and today I brought you back down the south of the island, back to Palmanova. It's the end of November. As you can see here, the weather is absolutely gorgeous today. So I thought, bring you down here for a little walk, see what's going on, see how busy it is, see how many bars, cafes are open, grab ourselves a little drink along the way, see what's hot and see what's not. So without further ado, let's get on with the walk. Come on then, it's this way. So we started off today, as you can see, by the port. There's a few hotels, apartments open round here. As I was walking here, plenty of car park spaces around. Loads of work going on in the hotels and things. There's only a small port here, but you can always rent a jet ski. Look at all those jet skis there in a line. But it's lovely just down by the port end, as it were. Lots of shade and seating, restaurants and things. I absolutely love it this time of the year. It's still nice temperature, and there's a few people around, but really not that many. A lot of the restaurants are all closed down, but it's again, you won't go hungry here because there's places still open to get a snack, have a meal, a drink. And the pirate ship's just there. That's excellent for children, isn't it? I know I keep on saying it in the films, but I think if I was that age, that would be brilliant. Such a thing to play on. And look, there's still loads of people in the sea. There's still some swimmers and things. Let's go down the slope. And that sun is really warm today. As I've said, there isn't a lot of heat when there's no sun. I mean, the nights and the mornings are quite chilly at the moment. When I was driving down here, it was 8 degrees this morning. It was chilly, let's put it that way. But as soon as the sun wakes up, it becomes quite pleasant. As it is now, the time now is just coming up to 11 o'clock. It's Saturday. People fishing. Obviously there's nobody here cleaning the sands. That's why the seaweed's all out and about. people swim. It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, this The sea isn't a bad temperature. I've got trousers and trainers on today, so I won't be paddling. But so when there isn't any sun, it is chilly. Still got some of the sunbeds waiting to be collected over there, the umbrellas. And because we're not summer now, you can bring your dogs on the beach for a walk, which is really good, isn't it? Lovely with some of the people still using the sun lounges to sit on. So it's a different vibe to it now. Still shorts and t-shirts, as you can see. A lot of these are locals here now. All the tourist things are basically all shut now. But there's still plenty of stuff to do. If you like walking and things, rent yourself a car, have a little look around the island. It's a beautiful island if you've never actually investigated round. Palma Aquarium, which is just up the road a little bit, that opens every day rather, but Christmas Day. So a few bits are open all year round. Let's take a walk off the beach now towards the actual road and just have a little look at the cafes that are open for refreshments. So they're all waiting now to be collected from the council. If you're enjoying this film, don't forget to please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm doing plenty of these walkarounds in all seasons, so if you don't want to miss anything out, please give that subscribe and hit that bell, which will remind you every time I've uploaded a new video. It's just nice, isn't it, to grab yourself a drink and watch the world go past. That's a famous shoe. We're going to have a look at the heart. Palmanova heart is up here, and then of course our burger style Palmanova. That looks open. The little wooden train is in the Palma to Sawyer train is about to close soon for maintenance for the season. That'll be open again in the new year when the people start coming back. So then you've got Palma Aquarium. All the little villages are really well worth having a look around. So let's just say walk. Plenty of taxis this time of year as well. Never a shortage. Not like the summer months. It's completely different this time of year, as I've been saying, to the summer. So that's the famous Calvia Heart. And always know when we're coming to Palmanova, because when you're coming down the road behind me, that's the first thing you actually see. Then you actually realise you are in Palmanova. Just up there you'll find lots of cafe bars and things are open all year round. They started putting Christmas decorations up now, which is quite nice. So let's cross the road here and see what places are up for food and drink. I do realise a lot are going to be closed, but as long as there is a place for refreshments, I'm more than happy somewhere to grab myself a drink as we walk round. First one that's opened, right next to the Ferguson style hotel just here. They're all put to bed, aren't they? And next here we've got the tobacco shop, obviously that'll be open. A lot of the tobacco sell chocolate and drinks and things. So they are going to try and open this place, give it a longer season. So I mean, it takes a lot of people to talk to each other, doesn't it? Then maybe it will open a little bit longer. I notice a lot of places will open just a little bit longer this season. Oh, this is open, this restaurant here. And the restaurant opposite, that's always open, that is. Oh, that's a good little trade in there, I must admit. It's really well light. Obviously the Golf Fantasia up there, that's all closed now. But it's good to see people eating and drinking, isn't it? All right, hello. Buenos dias. Does look like the sea though, doesn't it? It's lovely from the drone, isn't it? Anyway, don't forget to put your comments down. What's your favourite part of Palmanova or Magaluf? As I've said so many times when I've filmed around here, that Magaluf and Palmanova are nice to come all year round. And yeah, forget all about the clubbing, the music, all the rest of it all. It completely changes in the winter, as you can see for yourself today. See, out of the heat. This is Natalie's just here, or was Natalie's. He's sold up. Wonder what that's going to be next year. See, spotted a few British cars around, so you can tell people coming over, if they go for the effort of bringing their own car over, they're coming for quite a period, aren't they, time. You've got a bus stop just across the road, 104, going to Palma. It's always worth going and have a little look around at Palma, isn't it? There's a shop just here selling belts, handbags and bits like that. There you go. Perfume. So there are a good handful of shops to look round, but I really would recommend a trip to Palma. It really is a great day out with lots of little shops as well as the big ones you expect to see. I think there's around about 300 boutique shops in Palma. Just gives you some idea, doesn't it? And here this is a little excursion shop just here. Obviously it's all closed now because the majority of excursions are all closed now. But if you are coming and you do fancy an excursion but you're really unsure what you fancy doing, I've got lots of excursions on my YouTube channel, suggestions and things of what to do, and also on my website, which again is Loving Love Mallorca. I've written an article about the excursions that you can do all year round. Best time of the year to have a little cycle round here actually, when it's not too hot. On McDonald's they are open. I thought they were closed for a minute. There's a lot of maintenance, as you can hear, go on here. Getting it nice and tidy for next season. Any alterations they fancy doing. And just round here, it's another little beach, which I always call this one McDonald's beach type of thing, because obviously there is McDonald's just up there. I think playing beach volleyball today down here, which is really nice to see, isn't it? So as you know, you can climb up the steps, you can climb right round, walk right round the front there, and you can see all the sea and things. I do all different walks, as you know. Sometimes walk that way, sometimes walk the roadway, just see what's going on. Nice though, isn't it, to see people on the beach enjoying themselves. A lovely way to spend in a Saturday at the end of November. There's the chemist, it's saying 18 degrees. That's a nice temperature, isn't it? 18 degrees. Just walked past an excursion shop. They've got 118 for the euro at the moment, so it's not bad. It's well worth having a look around. And also cash machines. There's lots of cash machines around, but make sure you get the best deal, because the dearest one I've seen is charging you €3 to get your money out. So a little bit of advice, top tip of the day. There's a big Chinese shop down there. It's like a glorified pound shop, should I say. We call them the Chinese shop over here. They've got everything you want. Have your feet nibbled? If you do fancy a little gamble, maybe buying a property, there's plenty of businesses for sale at the moment. This is a nice little cafe bar just down the end of Palmanova. Maybe it's always been your dream to have a little bar in the sun. Well, perhaps this may be the time to look a bit further into it. So just in this Palmanova now, you'll find a few more cafe bars just round here. This Castaway is just going to be at the moment. That's open all year round. It's always somewhere to get a breakfast or a dinner, or even just a cup of tea from. So you can see, coming here, even in the winter months, it's such a lot to look at, such a lot to do. Or if you just want to sit on the beach and relax, that's all right by me. Just come on over and enjoy it in the winter. Of course, the disco bars are shut. Don't think it matters how old you are, nothing but fun walking in the sands making that noise, is there? That's a hotel tent just over there. It's got a really good reputation, isn't it? Anyway, so there's a couple of ways to walk to Magaluf. You can drive round there, come round, swerve the camera a little bit more, or down there, it's a little turning on the right hand side. You can go past to the cafe and bars, or if you take the next junction next to where the play area is, then you can walk right around the front of the hotels next to the sea itself and have a look around that way. But I'm going to be taking a right hand turn now, walking past the shops, seeing again what shops and cafe bars are open around that way. So across the road. This up here. Wonder what hotels are open around here as well. So they are really trying to get it into a longer season. It's nice to see a few more shops open, isn't it? So I was saying, before you use a cash machine, just come and check about the banks. They've got lots of banks around on every corner. A little supermarket there, fancy a drink, off licence. Again, another restaurant up for lease, transfer lease. So if you are self-catering, there's lots of little supermarkets to buy goods in, isn't it? And it looks like this is going to be open later as well. The restaurant here still got the tables and chairs all set up ready. That hotel over the road, it's all closed up for the season. It's all got whitewashing the reception doors. There's loads of alleyways to take you through to the little path, as I called it. It goes around the front of the hotels next to the sea itself. Nice little cafe bar over the road open. So a few bits and pieces, aren't there, as I was saying. Nice outside gym, some bicycles there and different things. There's a children's play area just there. Look at the slides and bits and pieces just there. And just there, if you do bring a bike down, you'll find these little bike racks everywhere. Every time I'm in Palmanova, I always treat myself to a soft scoop ice cream just here. I spoke to the woman a little while ago and she was hoping to stay open as late as possible, depending on how busy she is. But as you can see here, how it's all closed up for the winter months. So this is the actual beach here itself. And there's still sun loungers and umbrellas down here, just a few, but it really is nice. I don't know how long it's going to be there before the council take them away. And just there, that's where you come round if you take the beach path, as I call it, that goes around the front of the hotels. One of the pluses round here, I think, is where it's all flat. And if you have got walking issues, mobility scooter or something along those lines, where it is so flat, it's ever so easy to get out and about round here. So when you were looking at the drone shots earlier, when I was really high, you actually saw the amount of hotels there are in Palmanova. You don't actually realise it. There's so many of them. It really is a busy little place, isn't it, for tourists and things. That's when you actually realise how much we do need the tourists on the island. You'll find lots of restaurants along here, apart from the hotels. Whatever's open, we'll have a look on the way through. It's really nice to see so many people out walking, isn't it? I think this is a nice little park as well. It's just a lot to see and do, isn't there? Yeah, I do remember coming along here just after we were allowed out with COVID, and it was a completely different story. I mean, it's a few years ago, isn't it? Can't believe we're going to be 2025 soon.
Me di cuenta de que es que me había cogido la salida. Total que volví marcha atrás, pero yo sabía que esto no estaba preocupado. Ahora viendo que yo no podía.
So there are still places that are open. Everywhere looks close. There's a famous olive tree just there. That looks really nice in there. I'll have to try it in there sometime. I never have. So there's nothing open at the moment along here. And it does actually look like they are properly shut for the winter. But normally when I come away filming, or when I go with Trudy, we do normally bring sandwiches and a drink and things, because you never know what's what this time of the year. What you're going to find open. It's much more fun just coming around this way, isn't it? Just looking at the sea, feeling the atmosphere of people walking around and having a walk round by the shop way, as it were, you know, on the main road. So this is the road, the main road. If I'd carried on, like I said, go around the drive round, you end up here. There's a few cafes up here, cafe bars and a few shops. Let's cross the road and see what it's actually got. And just up the road here a little bit, that's where you'll find Santander. It's up there, so that's where I'm going to be finishing the film. So if you want a proper traditional English breakfast, there's loads of places on offer. So it's just approaching Magaluf now. Santander is just here. There's a burger house just there. That's Santander. If I carried walking up this road here, I get to Kathmandu and the beginning of the strip and all around there. But if I turned left there, that would take us more around the back end, the top of the strip and all around there. So just gives you some idea of where we are. And this is what I always say is Magaluf. So this is what I'm going to be finishing the film today. Well, it's incredible to think earlier it was only 8 degrees when I was driving down here, and even 8 degrees isn't bad, is it? As you probably all thought. Actually, it does feel a bit chilly here, but now it's up to near enough 20 degrees. It's nearly time to take my hoodie off. It's lovely and warm. So anyway, I hope you liked today's film. We're walking around Palmanova. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook group, Love in Life Mallorca. And I'll catch you on the next film. Bye for now.